Good evening, Alfred. The time is 8 p.m. I'm your anchor, John Weaver. In recent news, Professor Bloxham has missed 2 weeks of class. Pink eye? I think not. Oh! That's... This just in. Oh my. The Alfred liquor store is closed? We have local news reporter Brandon Whitaker on the scene. Over to you, Brandon.
We're gonna be on scene in a second. Let's go. Are you okay? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Hey, so I just couldn't get in my room.
The liquor store's closed. Can I ask you a couple questions about an interview? Are you okay, sir? I understand. 3 weeks of no professor, and how are we gonna cope? But can I ask you a couple?
I have a test, and the teacher hasn't been there for a month.
Can I ask you a couple questions, sir?
Sure.
Now that there's a scarcity of alcohol and liquor in the Alfred community, how do you plan on coping?
I'm probably gonna find something else to do.
Like what?
Study.
Oh. Now that there's no liquor, what trade-offs are you gonna exploit now?
I'll probably sleep more at night, so I won't sleep during all my classes. So I might not get as bad of grades. Might do better in school, I guess.
Nerd. Now that you can't get absolutely hammered because the liquor store is closed, what opportunity costs are there?
I can just start doing other drugs, or I could not do drugs and have a better life.
Okay, last question might be a little... If you were a condom, which would you be and why?
Maybe a Magnum, because that's the life.
Back to you, John.
Thanks, Brandon. Man, Scarcity's looking pretty rough out there. Did you see that kid? Kid was crying. Anyway, yeah, about that liquor store being closed, I really need a latte right now. I don't know about you guys. Sorry about that, folks. I've just recently been informed that it's illegal to consume alcohol on live news. Alright, with that being said, we actually have another interview with Brandon. Back to you, Brandon.
Be on scene with another pedestrian from Alfred State. Follow us.
Where's this window, though?
Excuse me, sir.
How are you? What?
Do you have a minute
It's
to...
not stopping. Okay.
Do you have a minute to answer some
How did
questions?
you get in here? Who
That
are you?
One did let us in. Do
Okay.
you have a minute to answer some questions?
Yeah, sure. I wasn't in the middle of anything. Say, okay, yeah, come on.
Did you hear about the liquor store closing, sir?
Wait, the liquor store closed?
It's tragedy, I know.
Oh my
So-
god.
How is that, the liquor store closing, going to affect the supply of liquor in the community?
I don't know what I'm gonna do without that liquor store.
Supply, sir.
There's gonna be not enough liquor for anybody. We're just gonna run short. I'm gonna have a dry mouth all the time. Oh man.
How about the demand? How is that going to affect the demand?
Everybody's gonna be wanting it. They're gonna start rioting. The cows are gonna get all mad. I don't know if...
Can you finish the supply and demand curve for the liquor store closing?
Well, you see... Because the liquor store closed, the supply curve will decrease, and the demand will then increase, causing a shift in the equilibrium point. This will make people very unhappy because of the liquor store closing.
This kid's a nerd. One last question. What were you doing on your laptop?
Nothing. I like my animals. What can I say? That's it. Yeah.
That does it for us, folks.
And we're back. Due to recent incidents, John has been kicked off due to his consumption problems. But I leave you with closing statements. Stay thirsty, Alfred.